Petrol stations were literally a hub of just convenience business where people would just drive in, maybe grab a water, a Coke, a grandpa or two, and drive out. Now they've literally become luxurious. They've become a social setting where people come in and literally grab a pizza. Things I've never seen at a petrol station. There's even steak.
You can grab a coffee on the way out.
Let me quickly grab one. Thank you so much, Buti.
Love customers,
And of course, as a Debrief Network, we've taken the time to visit multiple convenience stores. And we're here to speak to someone who's completely immersed themselves to the luxury space. There's a business strategy there behind it where you want people to come into the garage store.
The days of sitting in a restaurant or going to a space, there's change.
And we're here to talk all things convenience.
What do I enjoy about Relish? It's the convenience with how close it is to work.
Enjoy coming here. For 30 minutes, an hour, I can just chill.
Are these spaces the blueprint for the future of urban retail in South Africa? We understand that retail contributes significantly to South Africa's GDP. Just last year alone in 2025, sales in stores grew by almost 4%. Petrol stations are now part of the story. More and more people are buying coffee, snacks, meals, and groceries while filling up. That is important because it shows retail is adapting to how people live today, busy, on the go, and looking for convenience. Petrol stations aren't just places for pumps anymore. They are mini shops that meet everyday needs that contribute to South Africa's economy. For someone like you, who has literally opened a restaurant in a convenience store, would you say a pricing component is very important? There's a business strategy there behind it where you want people to come into the garage store.
The days of sitting in a restaurant or going to a space and spending a ridiculous amount of money on food, there's change. And we have to look, how do we bring that quality of food in a quick
Garage
service
space.
restaurant, correct, in a space like this. Have to give someone a sense of accessibility to everything on the go.
Literally.
You can have a braai at 3 o'clock in the morning, grab your steak, grab your fruits, grab whatever you need. You can grab a coffee on the way out as well.
Literally. Speaking of coffee, let me quickly grab one.
Okay, I'll make you one cappuccino, please do.
Thank you so much, Buti. Fuel margins are tightly controlled, so petrol sales alone don't make enough money. And that matters because businesses need to survive and grow. The solution has been adding food, coffee, groceries, and quick meals, things that bring higher profits. This shift matters because it turns a simple fuel stop into a place people choose to visit. So stores like Relish and Pantry by Marvel aren't just serving coffee, they're creating everyday destinations. That helps business, the staff, and the local economy. My favorite part?
Food.
Food. I'm such a foodie. You haven't
I think
noticed
we're all
already.
foodies here.
The picking choice. What did you know in terms of what people are interested in and to incorporate it into your business?
Look, from a food perspective, we understand what people would like, would enjoy. And okay, well, how do you do it in a garage space? If you're doing a garage space for a setting like this, you need to look at convenience, you need to look at quick stuff to make. And you learn as you're going, you make mistakes along the way, but you get the feel of what can work, what can't work. You can't go full extreme where you give in a very high-end product. You never work in a space like that. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast. Yes.
People actually come in and sit here. Why are we seeing that surge of it become more of a social component?
So I think it's become a social status here, or a feel where you can sit and hang out. We noticed it with the youth. A lot of the youth come into the store.
It's a very nice, relaxed space in terms of just kind of when I'm taking a break from work, I can kind of come and just sit here, and I can always get anything that I want to get, It's very inclusive, the space. I think all age groups come here. I always see little kids here to old people.
And they're just using it as a place to grab a quick moment. And those memories are something that will last forever.
Recent research globally is actually showing that consumers are shifting from spending on things and they're spending more on experiences. Whether it's dining, entertainment, or social gathering. This trend reflects a deeper cultural shift where people value shared moments over possessions, especially in tight economies where big luxury buys feel out of reach.
A type of upmarket like jewelry store can only work in certain demographics or certain LSMs. You can't put this in a lower to mid LSM. It might not work. Rosebank is an upcoming area, and it's a constant production schedule that goes into process to get items done all the time. We make mistakes, we learn. Certain days are busier, certain days are not so busy, but it's how do we deal with it and how do we maintain the kitchens and keep things in order and consistent throughout.
Found out from global research that consumers are shifting from spending on things and are spending more on experiences that create memories, that create connection, that create meaning.
Like the days of high-end luxuries and going out, for certain people will still do it, but the majority of South Africa as a whole, you can see the difference. And it gives us a good guideline of how the economy will be and what we look to do next.
From a business point of view, what kind of investment does it really take to build this?
You know, it's a project that's big. It's not a small project. It's not a small 50-seater restaurant. You got 100-seater seating here. You got an influx of people coming into the store, 1,000 people on the day, 2,000 people even. So it does require investment and also what you put in. Whether it be the feel, the looks, the touching feel, everything. If you're stuck onto one aspect of business, it's never going to work. If you only focus on food, then we'll never get to what we needed to do. Our whole thing is how do we build a brand that can cater for anyone that walks into the store.
This is one of your premium pizzas.
Yeah, that's one of our premium.
Which one is this one?
Steak and whooped feta.
It's so good. Really, really good.
It's good pizza.
It's amazing.
Just not biased, unbiased
I was
opinion.
about to say you're being biased. It's really, really good.
Nice.
Oh, it's amazing. What has been the most rewarding part of doing it differently?
The customer feedback, once they come into the store and they first time experience this place and they look at the lights and the colors and the feel of the store and they taste the food, it's all good. You know, we have mistakes along the way, we do deal with our challenges, but we know we're in a good step.
What do you think is the next big thing?
I wouldn't know, I would like to see it, hopefully be part of it.
The question now is, are these spaces the blueprint for the future of urban retail in South Africa?